Gold bars, cash, and luxury cars. Sounds like the makings of a thrilling political drama. But in Washington, truth is sometimes stranger than fiction, with all too real consequences.
After 50 years of public service, this is not how I wanted to celebrate my Golden Jubilee.
This is US Senator Bob Menendez. He was the powerful chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. That is, until he was indicted on bribery charges that center on his dealings with foreign governments, most notably with Egypt. Here's the story of one of the U.S. Capitol's most influential foreign policy kingpins, and the corruption case that has undone his political career.
The senator and his wife accepted hundreds of thousands of dollars of bribes.
The U.S. Department of Justice claims that between 2018 and 2022, Senator Menendez and his wife Nadine Arslanian-Menendez secretly aided the Egyptian government and engaged in corrupt activities with a Cairo-linked businessman, among others.
Senator Menendez used his power and influence, including his leadership role on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, to benefit the government of Egypt in various ways.
A 2022 FBI raid of the Menendez home uncovered almost $500,000 in cash, stuffed inside envelopes and hidden in clothing, and, infamously, several gold bars. Senator Menendez, the son of Cuban refugees, denies any wrongdoing.
For 30 years, I have withdrawn thousands of dollars in cash from my personal savings account, which I have kept for emergencies and because of the history of my family facing confiscation in Cuba. Now, this may seem old-fashioned, but these were monies drawn from my personal savings account based on the income that I have lawfully derived over those 30 years.
The case involves Wael Hanna, an Egyptian-American businessman and personal friend of Ms. Arslanian-Menendez. Mr. Hanna is said to have needed support in protecting an Egyptian-backed business monopoly, and U.S. prosecutors say Mr. Menendez pressured the Department of Agriculture to help him. They also say Mr. Menendez worked to benefit the Egyptian government, including military sales and financing and providing sensitive information to Cairo. He is even accused of ghostwriting a letter on behalf of Egypt to fellow U.S. senators, advocating the release of $300 million in aid. Mr. Menendez points to the fact that he put more than $1 billion in aid to Egypt on hold in 2021, when prosecutors alleged he was working as an agent. He has also challenged Egyptian President al-Sisi on human rights concerns.
You can't challenge the leader of an authoritarian state in public and among other members of Congress and take actions adverse to their interests and at the same time serve as an agent of that same foreign government.
But it doesn't stop there. Prosecutors say between three businessmen, the Menendez couple received payments towards their home mortgage, furniture, and a Mercedes-Benz convertible worth more than $60,000. These charges are a big deal. As committee chair, Senator Menendez held crucial deciding powers on U.S. foreign policy legislation, as well as oversight authority over the State Department. He has since stepped down as chairman, but continues to serve in the Senate, and remains on the Foreign Relations Committee, including for classified administration briefings. That has divided many of his colleagues on Capitol Hill, and though Senator Menendez has refused to resign,
I recognize this will be the biggest fight yet, but as I have stated throughout this whole process, I firmly believe that when all the facts are presented, not only will I be exonerated, but I still will be the New Jersey's senior senator.
That determination has lost at least some steam. In March, he announced he would not be running in the Democratic primary for re-election.